Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Facebook. Hello, LinkedIn. Hello, YouTube. Hello, peoples. Hi, hi, hi. Soribel Martinez here. I am so excited to be here today in this 3 days training that we are hosting called Elevating Your Practice. Elevate your practice. How to amplify your earnings in mental health care. So, hello, hello. Say hello if you are watching live, if you are watching the replay, hashtag replay. I am so happy that you are here tonight. I am very excited. Yes, 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 yes. Let's give it a few minutes so Facebook let people know that we are live. Let me go on and make sure that we are live and that everybody is being notified that we have started our training for today. Um, so let's see. Awesome, awesome. Yes, we are live. This is amazing. We are live. I just want to make sure that we are sharing it everywhere. Today we have a worksheet. Every day you are going to get a worksheet that you can download, and I'm going to share it here so you can go ahead and implement everything that we are working on today. The worksheet is free. I am going to drop the link right here for you to be able to download it. You can print it or you can save it on your computer so you can do the work. So day one worksheet. Here it is. I am sharing right here in the comments. Go ahead and click on it and take it. That is for you to use, during uh, today's training. And every single day, I'm going to be giving you one so you can actually use it and implement the work that we are doing today. So I'm going to start because I like to start on time. If you are watching, anywhere you're watching, please share this video, tag someone who is a mental health practitioner and is in private practice looking to scale their business so they can millions of dollars to the revenue, generate massive impact in the community, eliminate burnt out. And so we can do this with a step-by-step process, right? We need a step-by-step process because what happens is when we don't have a framework, when we don't have a roadmap, the path can be more difficult, right? That is the truth. It gets difficult and we have to take longer to do the work. So why take longer when I'm teaching you my multi-million dollar private practice framework is the same framework that I use to grow a scale my private practice to where it is today. And I am just happy to be sharing this with you. So let me introduce myself. My name is Soribel Martinez. I am a licensed clinical psychotherapist in the state of Connecticut. I am the owner of SM Psychotherapy and Counseling Services, a group practice in the state of Connecticut with offices in New York and Massachusetts, where we help women and their families feel better so they can build meaningful relationship with themselves. Let me know where you're connecting from. I'm connecting from Connecticut, like I said. So if you are here, say where you're connecting from, so I can come back and I can say hello to you. So again, I am Soribel. I am a executive business coach, and what I do is I help private practice mental health practitioners who are looking to scale the private practice by adding millions of dollars in revenue and also creating a massive impact in the community and the lives of their clients. We also work on eliminating burnout and overwhelm, and we do this by using my multi-million dollar private practice framework. So today we are going to talk about, elevate how to elevate your private practice. And today is day number one. And we are going to be talking about the mental health market and how you can position yourself is one of the things that we're going to talk about today. In day number one is all about understanding the landscape of mental health practices and what is it that we need to do so we can become the go-to expert and so we can help our clients build better life and become better in their life, the relationships. And we can do that easily. We can do that easily by providing a space, not just for our clients, but also for other mental health practitioners who do not want to be, who don't want to be the owners of private practice, but they want to be in private practice and they want to do great work with our clients. Because as we already know, when we work in agencies, it's so much more about the paperwork and about other things that are, it's not client focused. So in private practice, we can be client focused. We can focus on the work with our clients. Our clients, they're not numbers, but they're people. They're human beings that we are helping get from where they are to where they want to be with their emotional and mental health. That's what we do. So here is the thing. It's important to understand what is going on, in the mental health practice, and how can you position yourself to be the go-to mental health practitioner, right? The private practice, the group practice that can really serve thousands of clients, right? And you don't have to do it all yourself, right? You have to build a team. You have to build a team of people, of clinical people and administrative people that can help you fulfill your vision. So here is the thing. The truth is that after COVID, we are in so much more in need of mental health practitioners who can provide quality services. So to provide the services to the community, because since the COVID, we have seen an increase in depression, anxiety. We have seen issues in relationships, families, right? Because although you would think that being at home with your family members will actually connect families, sometimes what it does is it creates a division, not on purpose, but because being home with the kids and work and the stress of life and just being in isolation, right, from the rest of the world, not going to work, the kids were not going to school, it can create some emotional difficulties, especially in times of a crisis and in time of adversity. So right now, it's important that we understand that the industry of healthcare is wide open, right? It's wide open, and it's important to understand that in order for us to grow our businesses, we need to really understand the strategies and the tools, the initiatives that we have to begin in order to scale to the places where that we want to scale, right? We want to scale, we want to grow, we want to create a great impact. But in order to do that, we need to have an understanding of what is going on in the field. And the field right now is wide open. It's wide open for us to be able to open the doors and begin creating massive impact, positive impact in the life of other people. So if you are, a mental health provider, if you're already in private practice and you're looking to scale, let me know in the comments what are some of the things that you are struggling with in your business. What are some of your personal experiences that you have had while you're trying to scale your business? What are some of the challenges? What are some of the struggles that you're having to scale your private practice where you want your private practice to be? One of the things that allow us to be positioned in a place of growth and scalability is because the truth is that right now people have become more aware of what is going on in their mental health. We have more awareness about the importance of mental health services. We are being able to decrease the factors that people no longer don't think that mental health is important. There's a lot of instances that are happening in society where people have committed suicide, people are struggling with mental health. So we are decreasing a lot of that stigma that we had or we still have about the importance of us. People getting mental health services. So that means that increases the need of mental health providers like you and me, so we can understand the importance of the work that we do. But when it comes to the business, we also have to understand that there is a market out there, right? There are other private practice owners, there's other agencies, there are other community leaders that are also trying to do the same work that we do. And although we don't want to see the competition as real competition, like a fight for clients, but we do need to understand who are our competition. What is out there providing similar services to us? We need to understand what are the market trends. What is the growth potential of your private practice? You need to understand what informs other practices and what it is that our clients are looking for, that they need, that we can solve that problem for them. And we do that by having an analysis of what is the competition. We need to understand what is our competition strength and what are some of the weaknesses, right? Because we want to understand also what is missing. What kind of services are missing? What kind of services our clients need that we can fulfill for them? Because maybe the competition is not offering them. Because maybe we can take a different approach. Maybe we can offer a service that is being requested constantly, like EMDR. People are always looking for management services. It's really hard to find someone that can provide management services. So we need to make sure that we have strategies, we have business strategies, and we have business skills that really position our mental health practice uniquely in the market, right? That we are unique, that we offer a unique selling proposition, that we are serving a particular group of people that need a specific type of services, and that we can provide that through specialties, right? The specialty that we offer, because this way we can leverage that and have an advantage against our competition, right? Because at the end of the day, clients are looking for services. When your clients are contacting you, it's because they are out there actively looking for services. So we need to position ourselves in a way that we are the go-to place, that we are the go-to leaders in the community that can solve whatever mental health issues our clients have, that we can offer to them through our specialty or the way that we position our private practice. For example, in the beginning, a lot of people used to tell me, but Soribel, why is it that you're marketing only to women and their families? Well, it's a marketing strategy, right? Women, to me, I learned once I opened my private practice that constantly women were the one looking for services. Very rarely I will find a man that will call for services. It was either a mom, a daughter, a sister, a wife, a lover, a girlfriend, a friend, someone. It was always a mother, a woman looking for these services. So I decided that I was going to target my ideal client to be women and their families. But inside of the family system, there are men, right? There's the father, the uncle, the brother, the children, right? The boyfriend, the lover, the friend, the neighbor, right? So you need to take a position in the market where you are specialized offering services, and you are able to position yourself in a way that you have an advantage against your competition. Now, the next thing that we need to do is we need to build a profitable practice blueprint. And a lot of the times, private practice owners don't want to believe that they are business owners, that having clinical skills is great to help our clients. It's perfect to support our clientele. But to grow a business, to scale a business, we need to have marketing strategies. We need to have business strategy. We need to have skills that can help us position ourselves again to the go-to person, to the go-to practice, the go-to business in the community. So it's very important that we know how to diversify our services. services, right? That we have a business model that makes sense, that just doesn't offer maybe just individual therapy, but maybe couples counseling, family therapy, therapy for children, therapy for women, a specific therapies that for depression, for anxiety, for trauma. Maybe we can offer group therapy. Maybe we can do workshops. Maybe we can include psychiatric services or immigration services. Or maybe we offer courses, we offer workshop, we provide wellness services, right? So we need to understand that, and we need to also understand about pricing strategies. What is that? We need to look at what the pricing is out there in the market, but we also need to value our time, and we need to put value in the education and the experience that we have as a provider, so we can understand how to price correctly. So we need pricing strategies. We need client relationship management. We need to have someone in our practice who is managing client services, right? Who is taking the phone call? Who is making the phone call back to the client? Who is setting them up for their services, right? That is very important, and you need to really have effective marketing. And a lot of the people that I talk to, they think because they a therapist, they think that they just a therapist. I don't know who came up with that we are just therapists. Because we are just therapists, we don't market. We don't do marketing strategy. We don't position ourselves with in the market so people can look and get our services, and that is incorrect. We really need to provide services, but we also need to have a marketing strategy and a marketing plan that makes sense, right? So also we get to identify, in order for us to build a profitable business, we need to also identify what services are needed in the community, and what are the type of specialties that we need to position inside of a private practice so we can offer those services to the community. We need that. We absolutely need that. We need to understand that more than just clinical skills, we also need business skills, right? We need to identify our target audience, right? We need to consider factors like what value are we offering to our clients, what problems we are serving for them. What is our target audience? Who is our ideal client? What kind of problems do they have that we can solve? What are their dreams? What do they want to get out of the services that they get? And what are some of the potential revenue streams that you can identify inside of your business model? So if you are watching, whether if you're watching now or you are watching the replay, I want you to tell me what are some of the challenges that you are maybe facing inside of your private practice, inside of your business. Because what happens is, if we do not take the opportunity at this time with what is going on after the impact that COVID has had to the community, to ourselves, to our children, to the families, to the workers, to the mental health providers out there, or the healthcare providers out there, they need us. So we need to be able to have take the opportunity to leverage what is happening and the opportunities that we have to really expand and grow and scale our businesses to the next level. So let's go a little bit deeper here. And before I continue, I want to remind you that I'm giving you right here the link to the worksheet that you can use, so you can go back and you can implement what it is that we are talking about tonight. So let's consider a few things. We need to consider the state of having a private practice at this time. After COVID and everything that has happened, it's very important to understand that people are going through a lot of issues. They're coping with stress, with grief, isolation, anxiety. So for us, mental health professionals, having to transition to telehealth, what it did is open doors to more possibilities. It doesn't mean that telehealth didn't exist. It existed before COVID, but it became more available for people that had insurances, right, like Medicaid and some other insurances were forced to make it more accessible for our clients. So embracing technology like teletherapy and other technology is really important. Having systems in our businesses that allow communication with our clients, that allow us to organize our clients inside of a system that we can write blogs, we can write articles, that we can share tips, we can share information regarding personal development and how they can further develop themselves after therapy, right? Because therapy is a part of it, but we also need to create a sense of personal development. What happens? What do you need to do to develop yourself, to reprogram your mind, to reprogram your habits, to reprogram yourself? What kind of books, what kind of blogs should you be reading? We get to provide that for our clients if we have a way of communicating with our clients. And technology allow us to do that. We send articles and we send blog posts to our clients very frequent. And not only the clients benefit from it, but also the therapists benefit from having tools, additional tools and strategies at hand to share with clients so clients can do more work outside of the therapy. The next thing is increasing awareness, right? The stigma of mental health has decreased significantly, right? It has resulted in more demand in mental health services. And who should fulfill those services but us? That doesn't mean that you get to be the sole provider in your private practice. You can transition into a group practice where you can hire more clinical people to help you fulfill the demand that is needed for mental health services, right? We don't want more crisis. We don't want more adversity through mental health, right? Because it's not enough of us providing the services. So if you are called for, if you have already your private practice, right, it's very important to scale. It's very important to hire more. It's important to offer a diverse of services so our clients we can meet their needs, right? And it doesn't have to be just you. It can be a team of people that can do that inside of your private practice. So, for this reason and more, I am hosting the $1 Million Private Practice Intensive. And this intensive is a full day of online training where I'm going to be teaching you the step by step, the roadmap that you need in order to scale your business, right? Add millions of dollars in revenues to your private practice. You can eliminate overwhelm and burnout, and you can truly create a profitable business that can make you feel fulfilled, right? That you can feel like you're being well compensated, that your therapists that work for you, they feel well compensated, and that the clients are feeling like they're receiving quality services, because that is very important. So, I am using and I'm teaching my multi-million-dollar private practice framework. The framework is my 8 pillars of business success so you can scale your private practice to the next level, right? Because here's the thing, if you don't have a roadmap, it's harder for you to get from where you are to where you want to be. But if you have a step-by-step framework, it's easier for you to do the work and fulfill the need of your clients. So in order to register, you can go to $1 Million privatepracticeintensive.com/intensive. And I'm also going to share the link here, right, for you to learn more and to register. You can register at a low price of $27, but there are other options for registrations. Like if you want to register as a VIP, you can also register as a premium client that has access to everything, including the workbook, bonus sessions, Q&As. We're going to have a bonus session with my very own website developer that's going to come and talk to us about how to build $1 million website strategy, marketing strategies, so you can have clients constantly coming in and requesting your services. So That is part number one. That's what's going on with understanding what's going on in the mental health industry. We are in very need of us doing and providing more services. We don't have to be scared to scale and expand our businesses, because at the end of the day, people are requesting our businesses. A lot of private practice, they are full, right? They don't have capacity to take all the clients, and a lot of people have wait lists, so on and so forth. So we want to take the opportunity to offer these services so we can be that hand for our clients, and we can do it well and we can do it amazingly. What we need to do now is we need to learn some of the tools and the strategies, but the business tools and strategies to grow our businesses. So another thing that we need to do is we need to identify some of the challenges and the opportunities that we have as a business owner. And a lot of the time, some of the challenges that mental health professionals are facing in private practice has everything to do with the lack of mindset. And a lot of times, part of the problem is because we only think that we are just therapists. We came into this helping profession just to help people. And although that is part of the purpose, that is part of the vision and the mission, being business owners, being able to grow a kingdom legacy for our children, being able to expand and provide job opportunities, independent jobs for other providers is also very important. So this time, there's no better time than this one to really bring awareness, more awareness about the services that we offer. This is the best time for us to grow our private practice and our businesses, and allow our businesses to be that place where people need to come when they need to feel better, when they need to get better. They can come to us because they know that we have a solution for them, right? So some of those challenges that I see that mental health professionals are facing is dealing with insurances and reimbursement. And some of those issues and struggles have something to do with how complex insurance companies are. Billing is very complex. And when I talk to providers, what they're doing is they're doing everything on their own. They are doing their own billing. They're calling the insurances. They're after them, and they are, they want to get reimbursed. But unfortunately, we need to stop doing everything ourselves in our practice, and we have to be willing and available to give that to someone else. So inside of the $1 million private practice intensive, I am bringing my very own expert in billing and credentialing, so she can tell you what to look for when you need to hire someone who you want to handle your the insurance needs of your company, right? I don't sit down and I'm not tracking insurances down. We have a team that can do that for us, right? Another thing that I see business owners struggling with is building a client base. And I remember when I first decided to go into private practice, and I applied some of the skills, business skills that I had from my master's in business administration. I knew that I needed to have a marketing strategy and a marketing plan. And when I created that marketing plan, before I opened the doors to my private practice, I already had over 150 people inside of that wait list, right? And that allowed me to go immediately from solo to group. It was almost like it almost didn't even happen, right? That I was a solo provider when I went right into group practice because of the demand. And that was prior to the pandemic. Can you imagine the demand that there is right now for mental health services after the pandemic? And we people are dealing with the financial struggles right now after the pandemic, and the emotional struggle. The children are struggling, their spouse, maybe they're struggling at work, maybe they're dealing with depression, with anxiety, right? So we need to be the helping hand. So building a client base requires you to think like a business owner and to make decisions like a business owner, right? You need to be able to have a business plan and have a business strategy and a business plan that will help you to build a very strong client base. Not only build it, but keep your clients, right? The other thing is business owners struggle with cost operating their businesses. And part of it is like they they operate the private practice with very little money, and they think that that is the way that they're going to scale to the next level. It may have allow you to open your private practice with very little funds, but as you grow and you add support staff and you get more clinical people in, you're going to have to invest in systems and support to help you scale, to help you have a strong business foundation, right? So that way you can scale faster and you don't have to worry about where the money is coming from or if the money is coming in, because you are constantly having clients coming to get services from your practice. Another thing is this idea of the work-life balance. I like to more call it alignment, right? And a lot of people, they struggle to keep a balance between the work and the personal life. And what we need to do is we need to learn, just like we teach our clients, to have a unbreakable self-care plan, a self-plan that support us being well, because it makes no sense that you are not well, that you are not okay, and we are supporting the rest of the world. It doesn't make sense. So we need to have balance. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to provide care for our clients, but we also have to take care of us, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. We need to continue with our education. We need to expand personally, and we have to give ourselves the opportunity to continue to grow, because what's going to give you that is your growth mindset. Growing emotionally and mentally and in your career and getting the business strategies and tools that you need is what's going to help you get to the next level. And all of these, we're going to go in depth inside of the $1 Million Private Practice Intensive. The virtual intensive is designed for private practice owners who are looking to scale their business, who are looking to bring millions of dollars to their private practice and revenue, who are looking to eliminate the overwhelm, who are looking to have a step-by-step process, right? That helps you get from where you are to where you want your business to be. So you can hire, so you can learn what is my hiring process, what is my onboarding process, what are some of the tools and the strategies that you need to implement so you can hire faster and you can have a system that allow you to hire every single day, right? Because we want to meet the demand of the community. Okay. The next step is evaluate the market. We need to evaluate what's going on in the market. You need to understand how growing your private practice, the size of your private practice is important in the community. Because your community needs more, right? And you do that by doing market research. You understanding what the market needs, right? And a lot of times, private practice owners don't want to do this work because they feel that they should only be doing clinical work. But if you want to be a business owner, you have to take actions and think like a business owner. You need to be able to understand what would it take your practice to grow to the next level. How many practitioners would you need in your private practice to make $1 million? You need to sit down and you need to use a calculator and you need to understand how many you need to hire in the year to meet your financial goal, right? How many clients does the practice needs to meet a financial goal? How many clients do you need in your private practice to make the biggest impact in the community, right? It takes business skills, and you need to position yourself as the go-to expert. And you can't do that if you don't understand what are the trends in the sector, in the mental health sector. A lot of people are like, no, we should go back into in-person session. In-person session, yes, we should for those that need in-person sessions. But telehealth is still very needed, right? It's still very needed because people have noticed that they can now access mental health services without having to leave the comfort of their home or the comfort of their office. Or maybe they can park their car somewhere, at their lunchtime and do the therapy, right? A lot of people wouldn't even go to therapy because they get out of work at 7 o'clock at night. Who wants to go to therapy at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock at night or over the weekend, right? So we need to understand what are some of the things that are changing. some of the policies and regulations that are changing, right? There's always something changing with insurances, with the government regulations, right? So we need to make sure that we understand those things as business owners, right? We're no longer in an agency where somebody else is making the decisions for us. We need to make the decisions and we need to be informed. Those are some of the things that I think that we need to pay attention to. And I provided you with a worksheet right here. It's right here in the link. I'm gonna mark it so you can come and you can utilize it. Not that one. This one. Yeah, right there. So there's a worksheet here that I provided for you that you can download and you can go through it and kind of like understand step by step what is it that you need to do, right? Remember that the importance of having a blueprint. And inside of the $1 Million Private Practice Intensive, I'm going to show you the blueprint that I have used in order to build my business to the point where it is, right? And one of the things that you need to understand is you have to know pricing. You need to understand about marketing. You need to understand about your business needs. You need to understand what profit do you want to bring. Do you need to understand what would cost you to have management? How would you keep clients? How do you keep therapists in your private practice? You need to understand about effective marketing and how did you get the awareness out there that your practice is here to stay, and you have great providers to offer their services, right? Let's see. Anybody has any questions? Hold on. Any questions? To those who are in my emailing list, you're gonna get a copy of these of the recording, and you're also gonna get a copy of the worksheet, so you can utilize the worksheet and you can implement some of these things, and you can start thinking about those key factors that are important for you to build your business. So, lastly, I want to talk about this blueprint a little bit more. I know I mentioned it, but I want to go through it a little bit deeper. You need to understand the principles of having a high earning mental health practice. There are principles that we need to understand and that we need to obey, that we need to apply, right? Because if you don't apply this principle, if you don't understand them, it's really hard for you to scale faster. You're gonna get stuck if you one of those providers that think that, oh no, I didn't come to this profession to make money. How are you gonna take care of your family? How are you gonna support the community? How are you gonna pay your taxes so we have better roads and we have better schools? How are you gonna be a contribution to our society, to the world, if you are not producing money? It's very important that we start shifting our mindset around what being a business owner really is. And start downplaying what you do for the community. I have a small private practice. And I'm just in private practice. What does that even mean? You have a business, and you need to really embrace that and be proud of the work that you did. You paid a lot of money to go to school, right? You paid a lot of money to get to this point, to take your license, to take the exam, to do the 3,000 hours, all of these things that you went through. It makes sense that you get proud of the work that you do. And there's nothing wrong with you wanting to have a high earning mental health practice. If you don't want to be in insurance, I can help you build a self-pay private practice. If there is a different strategy that is used, um, different than when you're doing insurance, right? Insurance and private pay is two different marketing strategies and two different marketing plans that you need to put in place, okay? So that's number one. And you need to identify the key services that you're going to be providing for your clients. And a lot of times we don't understand what we need, what the clients need. And you do that by doing survey, do market research, right? You need to identify what is your expertise, right? You need to understand what is your mission and your vision for your private practice. And you need to clearly convey that to those that work for you, so they can also buy into your vision and your mission, so they know how important it is for you to get this vision out into the world, right? So you need to understand about your market needs. You need to know about your expertise. You need to know what kind of specialty services you're going to offer to your clientele, right? Then the next thing, to maximize your revenue, you have to be willing to multiply yourself. What does that mean? Hiring more clinical staff, hiring more administration to take over the load of the work. You don't have to see 100 clients a week, right? You don't have to. What you do is you hire all those professionals who are also licensed, that can do great work to come enjoy your mission, right? Diversify your income. You don't have to only offer therapy. You can offer other services like coaching, business coaching, consulting. There's other things that you can offer. And you need to really understand about pricing. Stop underpricing and undervaluing your services, right? People feel like there's something wrong with your services when you are giving it to them almost for free. So diversify your services. Ask your current clients what do they need. And if you want to learn deeper about all of these concepts, we are going to be teaching this inside of the $1 Million Private Practice Intensive. The intensive is designed to begin giving you the tools and the strategies that you need, so you can scale your business, so you can understand some of the systems and support that you need to put in place in order for you to get to the next level. You cannot get to the next level with the tools that you got to this point in your life. You always have to learn something to that will expand you to the next level, right? So I gave you the worksheet so you can download it and you can do some of that work. The worksheet walks you through where is it? Number two. Um, just number three. Uh, so the worksheet walks you through um, right there. You can come here and look at it. The worksheet is for you to utilize it and implement what I talked about today. And you can start kind of like meditating and thinking about what is it that you really need. The cost to attend the intensive is very low. You can either come for $27. With $27, you just get to listen to the presentation and take your own notes via Zoom. The $97 gives you the VIP access to the playbook, the workbook. You get to ask questions in the chat, and there's other benefits. And the premium give you access to everything, including all the bonuses that I'm gifting you. So go to the page, go to $1 Million Private Practice Intensive.com/intensive and register. If you want to attend and you're like, well, I already have something that I'm going to be doing, I can't attend the whole day, you can come half day, and you can get the replay if you register as a VIP or as a premium. So if you need the replay, you can get the replay, you can get the workbook, you can get all the resources. As a premium, you will be able to attend the Q&A sessions with me after the event. I'm going to have Q&A to help you and kind of like process some of the things that I'm going to teach you. And then there is my $1 Million masterclass that I'm going to be teaching you. You're going to get invited to come and attend for free to the $1 Million 90-minute masterclass. And then you are going to be able to have access to the session with my very own website developer. She's going to come and talk about website strategy, and website strategy, which has helped my client, my practiced tremendously. It has brought a lot of clients into our practice and a lot of revenue, of course, because the impact that we create in the world is translated into the revenue that we are able to see coming through. Also, if you register as a VIP or premium, you get access to the wealthy therapist 3 day training. It's already waiting for you inside of the group. So if you register, you're gonna get a link to go to the group, and in there, you're gonna be able to watch the wealthy training for free, because that is part of the bonus that I'm giving to you. You're going to get worksheets, the workbook. You're going to get templates inside of the workbook. It's going to look amazing, and you are going to be able to enjoy the trainings. I am bringing 3 experts to the training. I'm bringing my very own business accountant to talk about business structure and tax implications. I'm going to bring my branding person. She's going to talk about branding. And then I have my biller who's going to come and talk to you about billing and credentialing, and what do you need to look for when you want to hire one. So listen, I'm going to see you tomorrow again at 6 o'clock at the same time. We are going to come on day number 3 with a topic. The topic tomorrow is implementing profit boosting strategies to your business. Implemented profit boosting strategies to your business. We're going to talk about marketing. We're going to go deeper into SEO, and we're going to go deeper into how to acquire client and some of the systems that we need to bring more money into your business, right? Because a business is to bring profit, to bring revenue. If you are not making money in your business, then it's not a business, right? You need to bring revenues in and profit. So I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to send you guys the link to the replay via email if you missed this training, and I'm also going to send you a link to the worksheet so you can complete the worksheet. I will see you tomorrow. If you have any questions, leave them here and I will come back and answer them. Adios. Besitos, besitos. Ciao.